Sports on ABC6.
Welcome back. Ole Miss came into tonight riding high on the heels of a 4-game winning streak that got put to the test as they took on the Missouri Tigers. Let's get you out to Oxford. There's Coach Hugh Freeze as he chats it up, with ESPN before the game. Missouri needed this one because they want to play for an SEC title. James Franklin, back from injury, hits Marcus Lucas in stride. And on the ground later on in the drive, it's Henry Josie getting it in for the score. Missouri up 10-0. But Ole Miss had their chances and they had their moments. Bo Wallace hitting Dante Moncrief down the sideline, 115 yards receiving on the night for the senior. It would lead to a field goal. Missouri came to handle business, though. They would not be denied. Here's James Franklin again as the Tigers whip the Rebels 24-10. The Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving up next for Ole Miss. Okay, Mississippi State fans, the Bulldogs need 2 more wins to become bowl eligible going against Arkansas earlier today. Second quarter, Tyler Russell filling in for Dak Prescott hits a wide open Jamion Lewis to put State on the board 10-3 there after the field goal. And later, just before the half, it's that former St. Joe running back Ladarius Perkins in for the score. And we are all knotted up at 10. But the Bulldogs, parts of this game, they couldn't do the little things right, and that's what's kind of really hurt them all year. Here's a fumble in the red zone recovered by the Razorbacks. And later on, it's Julian Horton for Arkansas, 22 yards out for the score. State was hurting a bit, down 17-10. But Dak Prescott got his act together, throwing one of his 2 touchdown passes. There's Jamion Lewis again. Tyler would leave the game with a shoulder injury. So in overtime, it's the freshman Damian Williams slicing and dicing his way into the end zone. Mississippi State takes it 24-17, program's first ever win in the state of Arkansas. Okay, Texas A&M and LSU down in the Bayou. Manziel needs a win if he wants to repeat as Heisman. LSU doing their best to stop that. First quarter on 2nd and 5, it's Terrence McGee on the touchdown run. It was all a part of a 325-yard day on the ground for the Tigers. Meanwhile, Johnny Manziel not quite able to put his signature on this game. Just 224 passing yards along with 2 INTs. He would throw a touchdown, though. Okay, remember when I said LSU got it done on the ground? They did it in the air, too. There's one of Zach Mettenberger's 2 TDs to Jarvis Landry for the score. A&M's defense was pretty Casper the Friendly Ghost in this one. After that, Tigers score on the ground. Last chance for the Aggies. And it was that type of night for the reigning Heisman winner. Interception goes to Craig Loston as LSU dominates the ball, and A&M 34-10 was your final from Baton Rouge. All right, let's check out some other SEC scores. Alabama beats Chattanooga 49-0. The Tide will play Auburn next week with a berth in the SEC title game on the line. Elsewhere, South Carolina throttles Coastal Carolina. That is not a typo on your screen, 70-10. It was the final. Fun fact for you, Coastal Carolina head coach Joe Maglia is the former CEO of banking firm TD Ameritrade. True story, look it up. Vanderbilt, meanwhile, a winner over Tennessee, 14-0. Georgia lays the smackdown on Kentucky, 59-17. And Florida hits rock bottom, losing to FCS opponent Georgia Southern, 26-20. Want to know something crazy about this game? Georgia Southern did not complete a single pass. They were 0 for 3, but they ran over the Gators to the tune of 429 rushing yards. Florida's first loss to an FCS team in school history. All right, hardwood time. DSU men taking on Champion Baptist. Their school in Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's why you got to watch sports. We have fun facts for you. First quarter by Baptist, and it's a turnover by Baptist, and Alistair Chisholm from Canada with the steal and the finish at the cup. He put in 16 points for the Statesmen. Here's some 3-ball action now. Jack Madgen, jump game proper, increasing the DSU lead. And that is the look of a defeated man right there. Did not get any better for the Tigers. Later on, it's Willie Reeders with the steal and the throwdown. Game high 22 points as DSU cages the Kitties, 78-37. All right, real quick, let's check out some more final scores. I bet Southern Miss football can't wait for next week's end to the season because the Golden Eagles have now dropped 23 straight, losing to Middle Tennessee today, 42-21. And some basketball finals. You don't see this on your screen, but Mississippi State 68, Utah State 87. Bulldogs' first loss of the season. And it was a cold night outside here in the Delta, and the same could be said for the Southern Miss men's team, shooting just 37% from the floor, but they're still able to beat Houston Baptist 67-62. And that girl, Seneca Walton, I should say, some kind of good. She had a double-double, 20 points and 10 rebounds as the DSU women rolled Stillman 17-49. Last stop, Mississippi College in Canton, SIA taking on Franklin out of Louisiana for the MAIS state title. Offense keeps rolling for Sharkey. Here's Jack Martin over the middle to Austin Henry as SIA pulls out their first state championship in school history, 42-28 over Franklin Academy. We'll be right back.